Alright, Muffin, kick us up the backside and get us going.
Alright.
Sounds painful.
Do re mi fa sol la si do. Alright. Hey guys, what is up? It's Muffman, and I am. Fuck! I just did my channel or my video intros. What the fuck? Okay, let me restart that. Alright.
You better.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
Get it right, Muffin Man.
Alright, let's do this. Hey guys, what's up? Gaming Debate Podcast number 3. We have me, Muffin Man, J-dawg. Say hello, J-dawg.
Halo.
Hello. We have JarraxQ.
Hello, everybody.
And I'm not even sure what to call you anymore. Squawky, Bob,
Yes.
what do we call you? Squawky?
Both.
Squawky.
I'm both. I'm
Squawky.
2 people in 1 man, so
Oh
Squawky
my
Bob.
gosh, it's Inception.
there you go.
Manception. Squawkyception. Squawky
Man.
Bobception.
Oh,
Alright.
Jeez.
wow. Oh no! Oh no! No!
What seems to be the problem, sir?
Nothing! Nothing.
What's wrong?
Nothing! That's a
Are you sure about that?
manception. Don't worry, I just thought about it a little bit too much.
Yeah, I probably did.
You can't handle the man?
No. You know,
Apparently not.
dream within a dream. You know. Yeah. Anyway.
I think I just single-handedly ruined this podcast, so
No,
can
I didn't.
congratulate
It's
myself on
okay.
that.
You couldn't do worse than
Muffin.
Dr. Red Axel.
You don't even have to
Okay.
say what happened. I could just picture it.
That dude has some
I
fucked
could,
up,
I
fucked
could
up
fill in the
ideas, man.
blanks.
We love you, Dr. Red Axel.
Yeah,
No, we
we
don't.
do.
That's
It
a
was-
blatant
it was-
lie.
It was funny. It was funny. The man who doesn't use his phone at all. Right. Okay.
So, folks, what's on the docket for today?
On the docket, the list.
On the docket, we have a Mojang movie that was put on Pirate Bay by the makers, which is sort of counterproductive, and I don't understand, but they did it.
Probably because they want everybody who uses computers. Well, you know, they want people who are computer tech savvy to get the game, and the best way to give it to those people is through torrents, probably.
But the same people who would torrent the movie are probably the same people who would just torrent the game regardless.
True.
Which makes sense to me.
Does that mean it's not illegal?
That's what I was thinking, the same thing. I was like,
Well,
If
it's
the-
probably not illegal. Like, it's not torrenting that's illegal. What's illegal is the fact that you are taking something that is copyrighted, like a video game, and taking it without paying, or taking it without the creator's permission.
so if
So-
the creator put it on there, by that,
So, like,
by
the
that
fact that they
sense,
put it on them themselves, like, that's fine.
yeah,
Why wouldn't they just put it like...
in their own
on-
site.
Yeah, and just as a free download. Like, why wouldn't they do that?
I think it's sort of like send a message, I suppose, because, you know, like, Notch and the people at Mojang have always been sort of, they have a reputation. By the way, I'm just talking out my ass, by the way, get used to that. Anyways, they had the reputation of, you know, being really, like, relaxed and, like, I guess, sympathetic, for lack of a better word, to those maybe not able to purchase their games or their software or whatever. Like, they're really, like, what's more important to them is people enjoying their product instead of them making the money, you know? So it's sort of like a way to, like, it's sort of like a homage to those people who, you know, maybe for whatever reason they cannot pay for the game or whatever they make, you know, they'll put their movie, or they'll put the movie about their company, you know, on Pirate Bay or something, is just to say, you know, like, yeah, you know, even you guys help us in a way, our company, you know what I mean?
Well,
That's
they
beautiful.
probably didn't really want to make much money out of it anyway. It was more about telling the story. But who knows, really?
I
Well, by
guess
the looks
that
of the-
too, yeah.
By the looks of the movie, they did a pretty good job on it. Which, like, ensues they spent a lot of money on it. So,
Mm.
I mean, is Mojang really in that much money just swimming in it that they can just spend thousands of dollars on a movie and just not get anything in return?
Yep.
Or very little
Yeah,
in return?
actually, I was gonna have to go say yes, because
Yeah.
it's like the highest
Indie game.
I don't know, I want to say highest, like, selling rate. I don't know what the proper word is.
Minecraft money.
But they have the highest sales. Wow, I couldn't even think of that. They have the highest sales on Xbox Live Marketplace. And that's just on the Xbox. That came out like after the PC, which is the PC version's obviously, I wouldn't say obviously, but it's definitely more like known and used than the Xbox
Did it really
version.
beat Meat Boy?
Shit, I don't know.
I'm gonna look that up. I don't think the Xbox version beat Meat Boy.
Oh, the Xbox version, yeah. The Xbox, when it came
Oh.
out, it kicked the crap out of Call of Duty as the most played game on Xbox Live.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I don't think it kicked the
Wow.
crap per se, but it did like significantly better.
Wow, that's amazing.
I mean, that just proves, it sort of proves my point earlier too of like why they would put it on Pirate Bay. You know, there's so much support already. You know, they don't really need all this extra money / attention, whatever. Well, I guess that's not true about the attention part because they're definitely getting a lot of attention for putting their movie on Pirate Bay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's not Mojang's movie though, right? Like it's a separate.
Yeah, it's a separate
company
thing. I
or
think
a
it's like
producer, whatever.
two-player
Yeah.
games or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Xbox version sold 4.48 million. I also
Yeah.
get Meat Boy.
And I think
Yeah.
there's a site somewhere. I don't remember what it is. I saw it a long ass time ago. It was like, it just shows like the rankings of all like the games played through Xbox Live, like online and stuff.
Mhm.
And Minecraft is on the top for like the longest time.
Yeah, apparently Super Meat Boy only sold 1 million, which does not sound right.
It's not.
The article must be from when it was like just released. Oh, jeez. And I'm led to a picture of the Edmund McMillan in a super tight shirt. That's gross.
Oh, that's amazing.
Moving along.
That's fancy.
Wow.
Good old internet.
Yeah.
So,
People on the internet, it's true.
so
Didn't-
Humble Indie Bundle 7 was just released.
Just released.
I bought it like a
Humble,
couple days ago.
Oh,
on Thursday.
okay. That because like the
Humble
last
Indie
bundle, quote unquote, from that website I've seen was the THQ one.
Yeah.
Which at first was pretty awesome, but then like secondly, it's like I wish it was another company just because all of the games there I wasn't quite interested in. But the fact that, you know, like a real like a pretty popular producer like THQ was like releasing games for retardedly cheap, I'm just like, why couldn't this be like Activision or like EA or something?
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
But
the
That's
games are-
because they're too money hungry.
well, let's
And
I guess that's a
THQ's
separate
in
debate
no position
altogether.
to do that. But the games in the THQ bundle are actually pretty good. Company Heroes is probably one of the best World War II RTSs out there. And
That's
it
the
came
thing
with
though, like I'm like for me personally, I'm more of like I pretty much just play like platformer shooters and racing games.
yeah.
Like, with the occasional RPG in there, like whatever is super popular in that regard, I guess. Just like the Diablo or Skyrim or whatever, but it's mostly just like shooters and racing games and stuff. So it's like with everything on THQ is just like like all these really good games like are like $5 in one
Mhm.
package, but they're not for me. You know what I mean? I was kind of bummed out about it. But
Well,
I have yet
as-
to see the new Humble Indie bundle, so I'll probably check that out soon.
Well,
Well, the
there's
new-
heaps and heaps of games on here. Like, is all the Christmas sales on Steam is just, you know, insane.
That's true.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
THQ, 2K, which is like Borderlands and stuff, Ubisoft, which is Assassin's Creed, Bethesda, Square Enix. Oh, is that? Oh. And Sega. I'm not a fan of many Sega games, I don't think. And then there's the indie mega pack thing.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
this
Enix.
humble indie bundle, for the normal like under the average price, you get Shank 2, which is a badass game. I have never felt more badass playing a game in my life than I have when I played Shank 2.
Yeah.
Indie Game the Movie, which is an amazing documentary on 3 developers, Edmund
Holy
McMillan and some other guy that made Meat Boy and Binding of Isaac. There's
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
the guy who made Phil Fish, who made what's it called, Fez, and the guy who made the game Braid. And then there's the game Closure,
gosh.
Binding of Isaac, Snapshot, and for above the average is Legend of Grimrock and Dungeon Defenders. Now, what
Wow.
are you oh my goshing about over there, Jarrax?
I was just looking at sorry, this Square Enix one, right?
Yeah.
And so it's got it's $90, right? And it's got every single Deus Ex thing, including all the DLCs and like the original game and stuff.
Oh, hold on a sec. You're on Steam, right?
Yeah.
This is Steam deals? Okay.
Yeah, and it's got every single Hitman game, including the one that just came out, Absolution. Which is like $60, so it's like crazy. It's got Just Cause 2, Sleeping Dogs, which is also recent, and that's worth $50 normally. It's got all the Thief games. It's got every single Tomb Raider game, which is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Tomb Raider games. So it's like, wow, that's a lot.
Holy shit. That's a lot of
for
games.
90?
Yeah, just
Be
for 90.
honest
So,
though, I'd
like,
really just want the Hitman ones.
yeah, like it's got Deus Ex, which is, that's a good game. It's got Hitman, including the new one. It's got Just Cause 2. It's got Sleeping Dogs, which is arguably, is a pretty good game.
This is 2012, yeah.
Yeah,
that's a really good game.
15th of August, worth $50 as well. And then all these like olden sort of games, I guess you'd say. And Tomb Raider, if you like Tomb Raider, and Thief. Don't know, I haven't played Thief.
Part of Thief.
Yeah.
Holy
They're
jeez.
selling Far Cry 3 for $50.
Really?
And
$10
the
off.
Bethesda collection. I just like popped into the front page and see what would catch my eye, and that's what did.
Bethesda collection, yeah.
Like seriously, I'd pay that. Actually, no, I wouldn't pay the $89 just for Elder Scrolls 3, 4, and 5. Obviously, that'd be a ripoff. But the point is, that's like included. And from the looks of things, like, since when did Bethesda have the rights to ID software games like Quake and shit?
Wow.
I don't know if that's ID, but what I'm getting at is that all the Quake games like Quake 3, Arena, Team Arena, Quake 4, all that kind of stuff, even Quake 2 and Quake 1, they're all included with the Bethesda collection, so I think something happened there that I was not
They
aware
must just
of.
like bought like id Software or something.
I didn't know id was doing bad. I think I heard a little bit, but I just didn't really. It never sunk in, I guess. Yeah, Brink is like
We'll have to rate
11. Brink is $12.
Wow.
Didn't Brink suck ass?
Everyone says that, but I don't find it sucks ass. Granted, though, I played for about half an hour at a friend's house, but that was a fun half an hour.
Yeah, I didn't play it, but I've heard it. It's just like the worst game in existence.
Oh, okay, it's not that bad. Like, the worst part that I heard about it was that it just gets boring after a while. And I guess for $12 a game that would entertain me for a few hours, or a few weeks for like a few hours at a time, that's fine. Like,
yeah. I don't know.
The problem nowadays, I guess, with all these sales and crap, though, is just like that age-old first-world problem for gamers that there's just too many games coming out. It's like blah blah blah, not enough time in the world. Well, it doesn't friggin' help that like all these games that we've been wanting to play forever, it just happens to pop up for download for $2, and you're like, sweet, I'm gonna get that, and then
but then you never end up playing. Yeah.
Because I bought Psychonauts during the summer or something, around the summer, and it was like $5 or something. It was like, I've always wanted to play this game, but yet I've yet to install it, yet to download it. Granted, though, my internet is crap, and I have like a download cap, so that would just fuck everything up. But still, that just makes the situation even worse.
Yeah, I think I've got like 100 games in my library, like just from stuff like this, from sales where you buy like a pack of games, and you just don't get to play them. This Bethesda pack isn't that good though. It's only got like Dishonored and Fallout and Quake and then Skyrim and stuff.
Although I am getting a new computer soon, so I want to buy Skyrim when I get it. So hopefully the sale's still around.
I have 19 games in my library, and the only ones I don't have installed are the ones I can't run. Stuff like Red Faction Armageddon, Metro 2033, and shit like that.
Yeah.
But you were talking about you're talking about Elder Scrolls 3, 4, and 5. I just bought Morrowind, and I'm freaking like, I want to like punch a hole through a wall. I spent $12 on Morrowind. Yeah. And number one, I can't even run it on full graphical settings, which is weird because the game is like
old.
Oh, Morrowind is kind of weird. Yeah, like Morrowind is just one of those games that I guess didn't take kindly to the jump to Windows 7
Yeah.
or Vista and stuff. Because I got that game I want to say a week and a half ago, maybe.
Mhm.
And it's like, if I go on the highest resolution, the game would just freeze. It would
Yeah.
just die. I was like, okay, this sucks.
What
Yeah, I
the
tried to
heck?
record. I tried to record it
Apparently
today.
there's... Oh, okay, you go.
I tried to record it earlier today on like the lowest like render distance and the lowest resolution and everything, and it was like unplayable. It was like I can't even do it. Don't want to do it. Like
It's really weird, yeah. And there's this thing that I found. I forget what it's called. Let me find it. But it's something that like helps optimize Morrowind for like playing on higher operating systems. Like, you're on Windows 7, right?
yeah.
I assume. So if I can find it, because I got a lot of useless crap that I just...
Basically, it'd just be a plug-in sort of thing that you'd run to help.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
a
it's like a
separate application that you run with the game, and it's like
Yeah.
you can select options that like will change while you're playing. Like it'll add certain graphical settings that you can use, or it'll like tweak certain graphical settings
Yeah.
so that it'll like run better. And you can just like select a frame rate that you want it to run on. So usually like I want to run it on 30, so it'll just like tweak itself so it'll run on 30. Granted, that feature doesn't really work well, but what does work well is that it binds the mouse wheel, I believe, to control the fog. So whenever you're walking around and stuff, you have like constant control of where the fog is. So if it's like really weird and laggy, you just bring the fog closer.
You used to have it in Minecraft. You used to hit F to change render distance, but they changed that in like 1.8. I miss it.
Yeah.
Never knew that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't
Elder
know.
Scrolls 3. Yeah.
There we go, I found it. Yeah, it's just
Okay.
called Morrowind FPS Optimizer version 1.96 or whatever.
I don't know about Minecraft these days. Like, it's sort of reached a point where it's like, I don't know about you guys, but it's not as interesting to play. Like,
Yeah.
at all. It's just
its popularity has flown over, I guess. Like it's found its niche in the library of video games, and
yeah, it's too saturated in YouTube.
like its hype is gone, you know.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
all saturated YouTube ghetto, and everyone's played it, and like it's. I haven't used what's it called, a snapshot video since like 1.3, and like I don't know, it's just sort of ran its course.
Yeah,
I
think
played it in months.
There's not much new to it. Like, I mean, there are new things, but it doesn't feel new at all. I don't mind Tekkit because there's lots of things in that you can do, but I don't know if I could really ever go back and just play Minecraft again because I just feel like it. You know, I just know too much about it and I've played it.
Yeah, and there's always a certain point when you like start a new world or something where you know you've beaten the game.
Yeah.
Like basically, as soon as you have house and as soon as you have like a cow, you've basically beaten the game. Like there's nothing really challenging you.
No.
Like yeah, it's annoying when a creeper rolls up your house, but like you recover that from that in like 30 minutes.
Have any of you guys played Don't Starve?
No,
I've
I actually
heard
played
of
a demo
it,
of it.
like-
It was alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really hard. It's like really hard.
Isn't it like it's like a RTS survival game or something weird? I don't know.
No,
how to
it's like
describe it.
it's like a Skyview survival type thing.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's kind of, well, it's close to Minecraft in this fact that it sort of works like that. You know, got your monsters and you got to find different things and you can make
The
things.
survival aspect is similar to Minecraft. you're
Yeah,
saying. Okay.
but I mean, obviously,
Can't really
there's
like.
So I'm saying
Go
it's. I'm guessing it's not a sandbox game.
Eh.
Like you
kind
can't
of.
just run around and build whatever you want.
Well, there's
and do
not.
whatever
No,
you
you don't
want.
build at all. It's not really
No.
something. It's not anything you can really like sandbox out of. You know, like
It's a
No.
survival
Basically-
game.
Yeah,
yeah,
I would say
it's like a
more,
sky view, and you click where you want to go, and you like set traps for animals. And
yeah.
you can't. It's not like it doesn't have like a depth that Minecraft has, where like you
You
can
can
get
dig
like lost,
down, no.
and you can dig, and it's not 3D.
Right.
Yeah,
Like you sort of always know where you are.
Okay.
yeah.
But yeah,
It's like I didn't mind it. It was interesting, but I think the thing is, you just there's not that sense of discovery or wonder that was in Minecraft. Like, in Minecraft where it's like, whoa, look at this world. No one's ever seen anything like it, kind of thing. Before, because it would spawn and, you just discover something new. There's that exploration aspect, whereas Don't Starve is just like kind of, oh, I need to find food because I'm going to starve to death. And then the other day I was playing it and I was like, oh yeah, monster meat. If I cook the monster meat, I'll be fine, right? And I cooked the monster meat and I was like, yeah, food. And I ate it. And I was like, whoops, I'm dead.
Die.
But yeah.
Warning, don't eat monster meat at home, kids.
No,
It'll
don't
hurt
do
you.
it. Even if you cook it. So like if you kill a zombie, do not cook its meat and eat it.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just-
the zombies from the apocalypse that we all didn't survive.
Right,
yeah,
of course.
well, I'm currently in a bunker. Where are you guys? Like
I'm
we
sitting at
sealed
home masturbating. LOL Spider-Man
Oh
joke.
wow, I was in the same in the middle of the street with like a 60-foot Ethernet cable running to my router, but
So how are you keeping the zombies at bay?
I will not be
Don't worry
part of
about
this overused apocalypse thing.
I'm not. I don't put my details out there because if when it comes down to it, and it's me versus you in a survival situation, it's gonna be you.
Oh, ouch.
So you're saying you would be beaten in a survival situation?
No, I'm saying that I've been on the internet, so I automatically know everything about zombie survival situations. Because I played Left 4 Dead, and I know every single situation I'll ever be in.
Exactly.
If I have a baseball bat and a bottle of water, I'll be just fine. Watch.
Of
Just
course.
you wait and see.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
So
See
what
you
were
in the
we?
afterlife.
What were we talking about before we just decided to run off like a bunch of
we
little
were
school
talking
children?
about Don't Starve and how limited it is compared to Minecraft.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I was just sort of saying about like Minecraft really caught on to something like that sense of wonder and exploration and the fact that you could do whatever you wanted, but now it's kind of died because everybody's seen everything. So I don't know.
Then again, though, like with what you're saying, you sort of, I guess, describing why though Minecraft would be is still like popular to this day. You find this other game like Don't Starve, but you have Minecraft that's already here. You're already familiar with it, So it's just that awesome game that was out, and where am I going with this? I had a whole idea in my head and everything, and I was just slowly flying away.
You said like you were going on the lines like you were explaining why Minecraft is so good and why everyone liked it. But
Yeah, exactly.
Yet
So
you still don't like it, or you're
saw
bored
this
with it.
there's this such amazing game, well, like Minecraft that came out. Why it was so popular. Like as we've described, as you're like describing, comparing it to Don't Starve.
Yeah.
All of these good things about Minecraft. I guess going back to that saturation thing, I think that's why it's like still big. There's still people playing it. Why it got so saturated in the first place. It was just such I guess like a big sort of bombshell when it comes to video games. It kind of just appeared one day, and then everyone sort of caught on to it, and it just snowballed into this giant thing. I guess in a similar way to Call of Duty, for example, just Minecraft came at a point of time where it's like this YouTube and other social media. Well, it depends if you count YouTube as social media, I suppose, but big sort of community-based websites or something, or a big community-based thing gets a hold of Minecraft, something like Minecraft, and everyone just knows about it. Everyone is sort of on the same page. Everyone is sharing, their like for the game. It's just when it did come out, it was at a point where it's like YouTube is already in full swing, right? So like the social media can just sort of take its toll right away. It wasn't like Call of Duty where like things like YouTube was just starting out, so it didn't sort of oversaturate itself as quickly, if you know what I mean.
Well, it's sort of like Call of Duty in the same sense. Like towards the end of the rotation of the Call of Duty of that year, we're all like hyped for the next one. We can't wait for it because we're just bored with this one, because there's easily tens of thousands of people on YouTube making videos about it, making tips and trick videos, making glitch videos, and everyone knows everything about it. and it's like run its course on everybody. We're like, okay, well, there's nothing new with this game. We've all died in every spot of the map. We've killed somebody in every spot of the map. We've gotten every kill streak. Nothing left to do. So
and I think
wait for the next one.
That's like with Minecraft is everybody knows everything about it. Sure, they're bringing out new things every now and then, but it's like you know that much about the base game that these new little things that they add on are just like, oh well, that's
just
nice.
It's add-ons.
Yeah, that's nice, but you know you already know that much about the game. Like it's not reinventing it particularly; it's changing it a bit, but. I mean, that's why I still enjoy Tekkit, because it's almost a different... Well, it is kind of a different game within Minecraft. But, yeah. Anyway.
I don't even get Tekkit. It's so fucking confusing.
I think that's why I like it, because I don't understand it yet, you know? I don't know it. So, yeah.
Like, I tried to play with my friend, and I was like, I made this furnace. He's like, you made the wrong furnace. I was like, well, there's fucking different furnaces now? Like, you can tell me the sky's, like, orange? Like, what the hell?
Like, yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I think, actually, that's kind of why I'm so stuck into these, like, just certain genres of game, because, you know, whenever something crazy that I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just there... I'm just sitting there with like my dick in my hands, like, what am I doing here? You know, I don't want to figure out this whole game. I was having fun before, kind of thing. That's probably
you
why.
You seem to play with yourself a lot.
I know.
That is none of your business.
Gosh.
But anyways,
that is none of your business.
If you want to talk about it, I'll be free after the podcast.
Oh no!
I can tell you a lot of things.
Okay, yeah. Whoa.
Hey,
I have to leave right after the podcast. Like as soon as we're done, I have to, you know. Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You want me to give you my Skype?
Oh, well.
But,
okay.
Yeah,
anyways, bye-bye that train of thought. I guess I'll continue that later.
But with Minecraft, like, I still have friends who are just now buying it for PC. Like my friend Josh, he's been watching like YouTube videos for like 6 months, and he was like begging me for me to give him my password to my account so he could play. And like, I was like, bro, it's like $30. Let's go buy it. Like, you should have bought it in beta when it was $5.
Yeah.
But yeah, people are still buying it. People are still... I think it's just the point where more people are becoming more casual gamers, and more people are accepting the fact of video games becoming part of a daily life, that they're coming in and playing Minecraft, and it's still growing because the acceptance of video games growing.
Well, I would like give anything... Well... To you know that feeling like where you go back, say the first time you watch a movie, or the first time you read a book, or the first time you play a game.
Who the fuck reads?
I still read.
Sorry.
I still read. Ouch. That feeling going back and not knowing anything about it, like you haven't seen all the twists in the movie, you know, you don't know what happens. With Minecraft, it would be so good, like, you know, if you went in and played it now and you had never played it before, it'd still be pretty exciting. Like, it'd still be pretty awesome. Like, you probably know more about it than, say, we did back when we started playing. But still, it would be... It's just that because they haven't discovered it for themselves yet, I guess.
Yeah, and we've all had those nights on Minecraft where we stayed up all night, like, fortifying our house with, like, different rooms and, like, making underground base and stuff like that. Like, we've all had those nights.
Yeah.
And it's just that we've done it so often, it's just... Like, that was a perfect analogy of, like, seeing a movie for the first time. Like, you're never gonna laugh the same at, like, a hilarious joke in a movie that, like, you did in the first time.
I do sometimes.
Well, you're your own breed yourself.
Yeah.
Well, like, yeah.
You gotta pace yourself, definitely. I think that's part of the point.
You're never gonna freak out as much the first time you see like a spider coming after you, or
oh my god, dude,
a zombie, or the first time a creeper blows up and almost kills you. You're not gonna, you know.
Yeah.
I was literally scared of Minecraft at a point.
Yeah.
At a point where, like, I went into a cave and I saw a skeleton. I literally had to press Alt F4 to quit my game, and I fucking walked away almost like with my knees shaking and everything.
Yeah.
Minecraft was like really hardcore back in the day. I remember first playing and it was like pretty hard.
Yeah, that's true. Especially like when you like for the people who played it when it just came out for the first time, like early beta stages, like 1.4 or 1.3 or stuff. even 1.2, I guess. Like, I guess
think-
not alpha, but like right after alpha. It's like you have no idea what you're doing, and yet we got this super hard version of Minecraft just kicking your ass all the time.
Yeah.
Like going out at night, I remember was like literally suicide.
Like
Yeah.
Straight up
mission,
suicide. Yeah.
I think it actually was harder back in beta than it was in the actual release, because I got
The
my
skeletons like shot way faster.
yeah, I got my Minecraft in like 1.6 beta. So like that was like just when beds were made or something like that. And it was like it was really hard. And now it's just I can go into a Minecraft world and like I will dictate everything that happens in that world for like the next like however long I decide to play it. Like
I think
no skeleton will tell me what to do, you know?
that's another thing about it, is that it's like that side of it has become way too easy. Like exploring, you can, you just go down to a cave as long as, well, you don't even have to have iron armor on, but if you've got iron armor on, they can't really even touch you because you just cruise
That's
down the
another
cave.
thing, though. Like
It's all good.
they did sort of like cater to this, due to its like newfound popularity at the time. Whenever things started to get easy, and they incorporated things like the hardcore mode and things like that. Sort of.
True.
Like, it's just sort of what they had to do to broaden the audiences. Like what Muffin was saying earlier, how
so they could have like 12s playing it as well.
Right. Like people are starting to see gaming as a new breed of entertainment now. We're getting a lot more casual gamers here. They're not going to jump into the hardcore thing, blow up like 5 minutes in and find out they have to delete their world. That won't fly. So I guess like it's just something we got to take into account, I guess, whenever a game becomes popular, that we got to expect things to at least become a little bit easier, but at least hopefully
Kind of like on COD.
What? Oh, COD. Let's not talk about it.
Yeah.
Please.
And even like hardcore mode for Minecraft, that's not hard. It's just the risk of dying is like a lot.
I always found that was like the worst part of Minecraft, though. Like I guess Minecraft works for me in the sense of its punishment is like when you die, you lose all your stuff, right? And you gotta go get it back. I'm an incredibly lazy person when it comes to Minecraft. So it's like when I die, I'm just like, oh my god, I gotta go back into that like Enderman infested shithole of a cave without anything because all my stuff was on me. And I gotta go through all that stuff again, And it's just like, no, like that risk is too high, So something like hardcore mode for me, I just look at it and be like, well, I'm very intimidated by this right now.
That's a nasty type of lazy. You're too lazy to actually do stuff in the game.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
I guess like it's not laziness, more of I can see myself dying a bunch of times and it's just not worth.
It's too painful.
Yeah.
Dying that many times.
Yeah.
See,
I've been lazy like enough to not go get food when I'm like dying of starvation. But I've never been like, no, I don't want to do that in this game. It's a lot of work.
Well,
yeah.
I guess I'm using the word work wrong. I mean, it's more of like what was described before. It's like painful.
Yeah.
Just to constantly die and watch my stuff disappear and just go through all that.
They should totally make a thing where with Minecraft, make it harder so you can die easier. And then what they do is they like with your mouse and your hand on your keyboard, there's like whenever you get hit for damage, like it gives you like an electric shock or something.
I think it's illegal, but okay.
Like it doesn't kill you or anything. It's just like a bit of
still though, purposely causing bodily harm. I'm pretty sure there's something not gonna fly about that.
Like that's a step below like cutting your wrists. Like you're gonna get hit in Minecraft. Oh my god.
No. Nothing like that.
This is a G-rated podcast. It's all right.
Just to give you a little bit more fear of the dark, I guess. Yeah.
Welcome to Gaming Debate. We're a bunch of sadistic bastards.
That would be so intense, like going through a cave and like if you like get hit by an arrow, like you actually get hit by an arrow in like real life.
Okay, this is fairly off topic, but I was watching TV once and they had like I forgot what show it was, whatever, but actually no, my friend downloaded a video on the internet of like some TV show, and someone made this like sort of like first-person shooter simulator for Battlefield 3 to the point where it's like you go into this giant like orb thing, and you're actually like walking around to control your guy, and you have this like paintball gun that you shoot everywhere. So sort of like a really, really fancy move controller, I guess.
Yeah.
And, you know, whenever you get shot, they have a bunch of paintball guns in like every direction shooting at you. And just like things like that. They just tried to like just go like super hyper realism with like Battlefield and stuff to where it's like you actually get physical consequences when you get shot. Or,
Yeah.
like, you have to walk and run everywhere and things like that. And like whenever you crouch, the guy crouches in game and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I actually like pulled it off relatively well.
Yeah, I think I
For
heard
what I
about
could
that.
see anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing I just thought of. If you could make one mod for Minecraft, what would it be? Now keep in mind there's no like limitations to like what is actually like cool. If you could make a mod for Minecraft, or if you could change something for Minecraft, what would it be?
I honestly have no idea. I don't play this game enough, to be honest, to actually think of something like perfect for mod.
Not even that, just like if for you, something that would pleasure you in the game. What would you like change? Not like don't make it like
Pleasure me.
like
Yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah, that word.
Okay, what would make you like more happy with the game?
The way you
Like-
said that, like the pleasure, it's like, oh well, you'd put like a girlfriend mod in there or something, but no.
Someone actually already did that, by the way, for the record.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. I didn't
But I've
know
always
that.
thought like you know how you're playing like Minecraft and like you have your hands on the WASD and your other hand on the mouse and you're
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah.
And like if you get scared, like you would most likely like jump and like you would move your mouse, right?
Hmm.
So I always thought like perfect mod would be somehow if the game could detect like you like suddenly make like a fast movement with the mouse, that you would make like a shitting sound, like you shit your pants in the game, and then like you walk like half the speed that you usually would, and like you have to change your armor if you're wearing it.
I would
always
just
thought
walk around with no pants. That would be hard to get around.
Dude, that's messed
Well,
up.
you would still walk half as slow. But yeah, I thought that'd be a good mod.
Oh, that would be funny. So you're saying like,
Like, would you have to like pick up a leaf or something to wipe your ass afterwards or something like that? How deep does this go?
Use for leaves. That'd be great. Or paper. You can make paper into toilet paper.
yeah.
I would not want to use paper for toilet paper.
So you're saying like you'd have to. So basically, you're adding going to the toilet to Minecraft essentially.
No, just shitting your
No
pants.
way.
You don't have a there's no
Well, you
toilet
could add
option.
going to the bathroom to Minecraft along with like what you're talking about. I guess it kind of goes hand in hand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I think I'll take a shit. Gotta get back to my house in like 30 seconds, right? I
Yeah.
got my pants.
Pretty much.
It's like
And
a
then-
new form of night.
Then they add like
Stay
a
classy,
monster-
gaming debate.
a monster that like whenever you you know, poo your pants, it just like comes after you. It just smells
Yeah.
it. It like comes
The
out of the
shit
ground or
monster.
something.
Oh god. But again, that mod only works if you're like afraid of Minecraft, like most of us were when we first started playing it.
Yeah.
And you guys are telling me I'm going too far. This is just absurd.
Poop monster is not too far. Talk to Dr. Redax, let him know about that.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Glorious.
I can't actually think of anything though. Like, for me, like, mod it.
That's a
what-
very
how-
broad question too.
Yeah. I mean, I like Tech It. I think that's a good mod. Other
Isn't that
than
like 18 trillion mods put together?
Well, yeah. It's a fair few mods in one.
Industrial craft and shit like that.
Oh, okay. What was that mod where it was like you have like 3 Minecraft days? Okay, there's like a giant team of people, and you have like 3 Minecraft days or whatever to build this giant ass fortress before like a bunch of like weird goblin dragon things come and like attack your
Oh.
base, and like everyone has like a bunch of different classes and stuff.
Well, that sounds like kind of cool.
I know what you're talking about. I saw Etho play it.
Yeah,
think.
I saw it a really long time ago whenever 2Lux did a live stream on it.
Actually, I think I just thought of a mod that could be cool. Would be like
Does it involve shit?
no.
Not interested.
Awesome.
No.
Yeah.
like maybe if you know how the moon, it changes, right? It goes, full. It changes from full to whatever. Does it?
Are we talking about in the
Yeah,
game or?
like the
Yeah, in
phases?
the game. Yeah, yeah. It has
Okay,
phases, right?
sure.
Yeah. So what if they had like a thing where when it was a new moon, so you couldn't see the moon at all, like the monsters were normal, like they are now, but like they'd get progressively more and more and like worse, and then on full moon it would just be like the worst night ever. You would not go out.
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there'd be like werewolves and just like all kinds of
It'd
crazy.
essentially be the Nether, but not in the Nether.
Wait, so basically the phase of the moon affects the severity of like
The monsters,
what the monsters
and stuff.
are.
So like and like it wouldn't be too bad. So it'd get a bit worse leading up to the moon, but then the full moon, so that like one night or like 2 or 3 nights around the full moon would just be like really, really, really bad. And you'd have to
Good idea, actually.
hole up inside something crazy, or have basically you'd spend half of the time preparing for the full moon or something. You just have to it basically just mean you'd have to remember the fact that the full moon was coming because of that element, which I think that'd be kind of cool. It'd, make it a bit more challenging at times, but
No, I think it's a pretty good idea. Like, that'd be interesting
Just
to
have,
see
like, a
what
massive
would
monster.
go down,
yeah, like the wither would appear on the full moon. No, I don't know.
Just have Cthulhu show up and kill everything.
Yeah.
Like a hellhound or something just comes at the door. Wow. A dragon just cooks. Like if you've got a wooden door or something, you just like burn it, and just like you got a wooden house, and your house is like on fire because the dragon just set it on fire. Oh, that'd be great. And what are those like some big creature that like lives in the ground, just like
Poop monster?
yeah, something like that.
Mole people?
Quite classy here.
That would be so
Oh
funny.
yeah, we stay classy on Gaming Debate.
Mhm. Should we like move on from Minecraft?
Yeah, we've been stuck on
but-
Minecraft for a while.
Yeah, and do like an ad as well, maybe.
Oh yeah, we could do an ad.
Yeah. Okay.
JarraxQ, your turn.
Oh, okay. Wait. I just need to remember.
$10 for 30 seconds. Advertising at GamingDebate.net.
That's
Remember
right.
this time.
Okay. Well, we'll just summarize that. Advertisement break, and it is $10 for 30 seconds on this podcast. So you get 30 seconds for $10, and that will go towards Gaming Debate Matt's money whoring ways. Just kidding, not
Fucking
really.
money whore.
Whatever
What
it
a
is.
dick.
You can
So
fund his Christmas music website.
Yeah, his
Oh,
Christmas.
elffm.com. There you go.
So yeah,
I'm serious.
advertising at gamingdebate.net. Advertising at gamingdebate.net. I think
Awesome.
that's
Wait,
the
where?
right thing. Net.
Wait.
I didn't quite get that.
Okay, so
Gosh!
next topic. Sadly, video games again get blamed for the shooting in Newtown, Connecticut. They
Yeah.
are blamed for violent ways and influences they have on kids and blah 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 blah, all that stupid bullshit.
Hmm.
On the kids that died?
No,
So-
about how like games make people like,
Crazy.
hey, I shoot people in Call of Duty. Let's go get like a fucking AK-47 and shoot up a mall. Because it's
Yeah.
I heard
cool.
the guy that did it, all he played was like StarCraft.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's super violent. I'm gonna go shoot up a school after I play.
Yeah.
Excuse me while I get
I don't
my
have enough fucking
regression to
resources,
this
fuck!
suburban village and invade your
Fucking
house with
resources,
aliens.
massacre.
It's just some dude in this big like a mech with like a keyboard, and he's all like fat and like zit filled and shit, like playing on the keyboard in this big mech, and like a bunch of like aliens and crap are like attacking a bunch of people.
Mom! Where's my energy drink and my pizza?
A pizza.
Pizza.
But I heard some like rumors like him and his wife or whatever. Apparently, he has a kid, and
that's
like his
nice.
wife took his son out to go like shoot cans and shit with like this apparently like arsenal of weapons they have, and it's like it's not games. It's really not. I've
Well-
played video games my whole life. I've played violent video games. I'm fine. I'm not gonna go shoot up a school ever.
Yeah, well, that's just the guy is fucked up. There's no other way around.
why-
No way around it. Like it's the people that's wrong, not anything else.
The last time there was a major shooting in America, it was like some guy who shot up like a mall or whatever. And I was
Yeah,
watching an
like-
El Presidor video, and he
like-
put it perfectly. He said, "Why the fuck can't people just be crazy anymore?" And that's like what it is. Why can't the explanation for something be like a crazy person is crazy? That's what it is. It's not
Yeah.
games. It's
Yeah.
not the end of the world.
If they're gonna
People
blame
are crazy.
something, blame the people who didn't check the mental stability of this individual to have the things that they use to murder all of these innocent people.
See,
And you don't blame a fork for making you fat. You
Yeah,
shouldn't
Yeah.
blame a gun for killing somebody.
well, it's just human nature though to try to explain like they want to
Yeah.
explain everything. We want to know the reasons behind everything. You know, we don't want to accept that person was just had a rotten upbringing. You know, we want to blame something else than our
we want
failure.
a full
like,
rational explanation for anything that happens.
yeah, pretty much.
But even at that, is games really the answer? What about the
It's-
fact that
it's
like
parenting
It's-
more often, I'd say.
Well, that's the thing. There's just so many things you can point your
Yeah.
finger at, and just through, I guess, society and stuff, and the like stereotypes that we've created. You know, it's just easier to
Mhm.
blame certain things over and over again because you know it's gonna sell. You know it's gonna get people to shut the hell up. You know.
yeah, my theory on this is like in like 20 years when video games are completely accepted in the like society of the world as like a thing, like you know how like old people are still like, oh yeah, like this Facebook contraption and everything's ruining the world and everything.
Okay.
In like 20 years when it's like accepted by everybody and that old generation is like gone, I think this like the whole blaming video games will like not be there anymore because everyone's gonna be used to it and like it's not the video games, they'll finally find an actual legitimate cause for all of it. And yeah,
I don't think they'll find a legitimate cause per se. It's just gonna
Well,
throw the
they'll find
blame
a
on
more
something
reasonable-
else.
Mm.
But
find
at
a
the
more
same
reasonable
time, it's
cause
just life, you know, like
yeah.
it's like video games just happen to be blamed for this. Really, anyone with common sense.
Video
Or,
games,
like,
Call of Duty
reasoning.
wasn't around when Hitler killed millions of Jews.
Yeah.
Well,
I
see,
mean,
It's not video games.
I don't see it as a big thing to get worked up over though, because it's just like, well, people are just picking something to blame. There's nothing new here. It's not the first thing that something's been blamed for wrongfully, you know.
But how would you
Yeah.
feel if they actually went into action with it and changed video game rules, where
Well,
like games
it-
can't be as violent, sort of like in Australia of like 2 months ago or however long it was before that thing got lifted or whatever.
Well, it'll definitely suck, but at the same time, it's just, you know, we only have so much power. There's just you and me, you know.
hmm
There's
Well-
just some
Well,
things
no,
that we
we
have to
have
accept, whether they're
millions of
unfortunate or
gamers.
not. But yes, there are some things we could do, but we can only go so far.
I think that sort of thing really, like in regard to the, you know, like people shooting people and going crazy and being violent and that, it comes down to so many different things. I think
Yeah.
violence in games, sure, it could have like a little effect. I know one thing for sure that, say, games and movies and that sort of thing, the amount of, you know, death and like killing and murdering and stuff that goes on in those sort of things, like games and videos and like films, it does have an effect on your brain at a small level. Like it does sort of deaden you, like not deaden, like sort of switches you off to that kind of thing a bit, but it doesn't. That's not to say that it switches you off to killing people, like to going out and doing something like that. It does does affect you a bit, but I mean, there's lots of reasons why someone would go and start shooting people, and it's not because they're become accustomed to seeing people die, because it's not. They know there's a difference between reality and not reality, as much as it can change how you perceive that sort of thing. I think it's more on a level of, you know, you might not be as sympathetic to, say, if you watch the news and like someone gets shot, you might not be as sympathetic towards that because you've seen it on film before. Yeah. But if someone got shot in front of you in real life, that would be completely different, I think.
Right. Yeah.
Like I think the movies and the games and that sort of thing would sort of, switch your mind off a little bit to if you're removed from that sort of thing. Like if it's on TV, like if it's news, that's what I mean. Like if it's something that's real, but if it's news, then it sort of might switch you off a bit to that. But if it happens right in front of you, or if it's something, say you shooting people, I think you'd still feel it. Like you obviously
it's like we're numbed.
Yeah.
It's like we're numb to it to a certain extent.
It's another thing too, like, you know, with what you're saying, you know, movies could have just as big an impact as video games as it does to the way we perceive violence and things like that too, you know?
Yeah.
It just proves the point that they're just selecting something to blame, you know? Like, sure, there was a point where, you know, movies and music was getting just as much flack as video games for promoting violent acts and things like that. Like, look at rap music back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like, that was just shit on for being, you know, just the worst thing to happen to humanity. You know, it's just teaching these kids to tote guns and, you know.
And that's why I think in 20 years
not
it's
very
be
nice things.
But I thought of another analogy. Say someone were to go on a massive like raping spree, right?
Okay.
Would you blame porn? Like, would you blame porn for that? Like, oh man, it's porn's fault that this guy raped 26 women.
Nah. Oh,
no,
yeah.
you wouldn't say that. So why would you blame video games for?
Exactly. No, I see what your point is. And that stems back to it's the simple fact that these people are just sick in the head, and
yeah, exactly.
It is not, you know, if you want a concise reason why, there you go. You know, I don't see what's so hard to see about that. But then again, you know, I have my opinion. I'm fairly solid on my opinion. There could just be someone with the same opinion that video games are the cause of these problems, you know, and they're just really dead set on their opinion as well. So, you know, unfortunately, we have these conflicts, and that's why these issues come up and these arguments go on, just because of these conflicting opinions.
Well,
and
like,
if we were to... Go on.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, sort of like, just because you you know, you use a chainsaw every day, you know, like I use chainsaws working sometimes, doesn't make you like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre killer kind of thing. It sort of comes a bit back to if you're sitting there, you know, not to say that guy used chainsaws or like as a daily thing, but say you're like another thing, say there's a guy with an axe who's like a woodcutter back in the day, you know, they go and they cut down trees all day.
Right.
They're not going to go and murder people with an axe just because they
use it every day.
Yeah. They're going to go and murder people with an axe if they sat there every day and like were cutting down trees and imagining people, like imagining and that's a head thing, like that's in their head, that's something that was wrong with them, and I think it more often you're gonna figure it back to stuff that's happened to them, like as they're growing up, or something traumatic that's happened to them recently, or it's either something that they've been taught by someone, or it's, you know, just something's wrong, something's gone wrong with their brain, how they think, pretty much. It's just something's gone wrong along the way with how they think, and they're
And going back to what Squawky, go on.
And like, sort of to add on to that point, you know, it's like we've just been going on the simple fact that this one person is not mentally well, for example. You know, they could either be born that way, or it could like been the way they've been raised, the things that they've seen in their adolescence, you know, things like that. It's just there's such an infinite amount of like variables going on that's like, you know, our obsession to point blame somewhere, or we just have to explain this perfectly and have everything make sense. It's just not a possible thing. You know, I kind of feel stupid saying this, but it's just one of those random like and share this picture on Facebook kind of crap thing. And it just shows a quote from Morgan Freeman of what he thought of the Connecticut shooting.
Yeah,
I know
that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyways, it just basically comes down to, you know, all this media attention and news attention, you know, talking about, oh, this is why this happened, and you know, this explains the shooting. Like, here's what we think, or here's what the experts think. Blah blah blah. It's not about that. Like, what the best thing we can do at this point is just remember those who were lost and
stop publicizing it, because
the more we publicize it, the more shit gets disturbed. It basically promotes the next guy in line.
Exactly.
Like
the more it gets in the media, the more famous the next person's gonna be.
Right, you know, this whack job could have just easily just killed himself. But it's like, no, I don't have enough attention in my life, so I now have to do this in order to somehow rationalize my life and make it worth getting attention. You know, it's just unfortunate effect. Like, I guess that's kind of like a snowball effect. I'm not sure what to call it.
Yeah. But going back to what you were saying earlier about how you were pretty solid on your opinion of the matter and everything, and how there's someone on the other side of the view could be just as solid on their opinion. If we sat that person down in front of Call of Duty or even like Postal, and we had them play for like a good hour, and them do like the most grotesque things you could do in those games, like shove a shotgun up the anus of a kitten and then use it as a suppressor. Like, if you had them do that.
You've been hanging out with Red again, haven't you?
No, he's been watching J-Dawg's videos.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
snap.
If we put that person in front of the TV and have them do that, and then evaluate them after and say, do you feel like going on mass murdering sprees? Like, they're not gonna say, oh yeah, I need to kill people now.
They're just gonna
no,
sit
I feel
there.
just fine. They're not like brainwashed. They're not like sleeper cells from Russia sent to America to kill hundreds of people. No, that's just, I don't know.
Yeah, like if they were very against sort of the whole video game thing, they're just gonna sit there disgusted and like, oh, I hate video games. Like, why is this here? But then we could just say, well, yeah, but you don't want to shoot anybody, right?
Yeah.
And
fun is bad. Fun is bad. I hate fun.
Well, I mean, to them it might not be fun, which is fine. It's just our point is that they don't want to go and kill everything after they did that. Some primal urge does not trigger in the back of their mind just to be like, well, this is a jolly time to start shooting everybody. I think I'm going to go out for a walk.
Like the sleeper cells, it's not like a certain like a phrase I heard and like click. I'm suddenly a secret agent from the USSR.
Right, you know,
who's been sleeping for like 30 years.
I think one thing we've sort of forgotten though in talking about all this sort of thing is that's more you know, it doesn't brainwash you, it wouldn't change you in that sense. We're sort of talking more from say people say like teenagers kind of thing. But I think parents who let their kids play games, you know, say MA rated games, if they're under, you know, I don't think there's a specific age, but I think anywhere under 10 is, you know, there should be some serious questions. Like, I mean, they're not supposed to be playing the game if it's an M or MA rated game, and I think they shouldn't be because their brain hasn't developed as much, and I think there could be, not that they're going to get brainwashed and think that's the right thing to do, but I think that could cause problems in how they think, which could lead to later on, like problems later on. So I think violent video games in that sense. Like, if they're being played by people that are not meant to play them, so like MA being played by, little kids, I think that can be a problem. It's the same.
That's definitely like a valid point and everything. And I hate to bring this up again, but it's sort of the whole. There's a million sort of scenarios that could have happened. Like.
Well, I was about to say again. It could be the same situation. A little kid and his dad is beating his mother. Like that same thing. Like could mess them up in the same way. Or it could be any number of things. But I think basically it just comes down to you do have to realize that younger children are more easily influenced by things in general. Probably more like something like a peer, so like an adult doing something in front of them. That's worse. That's going to be worse than them playing a game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still think that that's something in games to be careful of. But
when you say like kids who are under like the specified age who aren't meant to play, I think when you say that you mean sort of people like the general like consensus of people, like kids you wouldn't know, like some random 10-year-old in like Arkansas shouldn't be playing Call of Duty because it's rated M, right? But when you think of somebody like myself who is underage but can clearly like handle it, like I'm not going out in murder sprees. I've played Call of Duty. I've played rated M games my whole life. I've played violent games since I was a kid. I'm perfectly fine,
Well, I think it's also about balance. Like, if you're just a little kid and that's all you did, that's all they did, whether they end up being weird, like thinking, whether they think that killing people's okay or not, if they've spent their whole childhood playing M-rated MA games without other input, like without other things going on in their life, then they're going to have an unbalanced view on life anyway. Like, I mean, a lot of kids have had a balanced, they'll get more balance in that though they may play games, they'll also do other things. But
like the kid from Charlie and Chocolate Factory who just played like Doom all day, or whatever it looked like. You guys seen that movie?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Think so.
It's like this kid who sits on his couch all day and plays what looks like Doom and everything, and he's like just a little shit of a little kid, and like the kid you like want to punch in the face. I don't know, but yeah.
Well, also though, at the time the movie was made, that's also like a stereotype for gamers, or at least child gamers too, that they're just like little spoiled brats who always get what they want.
Yeah. Like kids who like hide dead kittens in their backpack and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on a lighter note, War Z developers are complete shit stains and should be arrested.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say arrested. I think they just got they fucked up. That's about it.
A lot though.
They made a stupid choice.
You weren't here. You watched the actual podcast once they get uploaded?
I have not. No.
Yeah. Well, on like a couple of the other ones, I was talking about how like they like ban accounts just for the sole purpose for you to buy another one. Like they do that kind of shit. Yeah.
Oh.
Like if you buy an account, like they'll delete your account just for the purpose for you to buy another one. And then they steal on the cover, on the menu screen of their game, the images all the zombies like huddled up together like that are directly stolen from different scenes and different parts of comics from The Walking Dead. Now there's this article on Kotaku about it, and it's just pretty solid evidence that they just really just ripped it off and used it for their own monetary gain, which is most likely illegal. But yeah.
So they're developing DayZ to be a standalone version.
Yes. No, not same people.
No. I'm just reading an article. It says it's talking about War Z, and it says, as for DayZ, Hall and his team are currently working on a standalone version of the zombie game to be published by Bohemia Interactive in 2013 for PC. So, Hall, I think, is the creator of the Arma 2 mod, Dean Hall, apparently. And Hammerpoint Interactive, they made the War Z. And so they're the ones that, have made. And so the War Z was on Steam, but it's been removed.
Now.
Yeah.
And apparently, the description of War Z on Steam was misleading, and it really misled people into buying it. And the people who did on non-factual, I guess you could say, descriptions of the game are really mad. And
well, Steam, it said that Steam has been refunding people. Actually, it's refunded.
Are they really?
It's pulled the game from Steam and it's refunded people.
I was just about to say I don't need to be getting refunds either. That's good of them.
Yeah, I think I read it somewhere that it said that, like, it was an article about Steam taking it off Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Also, too, I think, sorry to interrupt, but also, I think this is a really cool, like, I guess this is really a little convenient niche for Valve right now, that this game would screw itself over, because they can, like, portray themselves as the hero right now, refund all these people, remove the game, like, sort of say, yes, this is bad, we're going to take care of this, and it'll help them in the future whenever they're trying to jump into the console scene.
Well, I think everybody already Valve as, like, the good guy, you know?
That's true, but I'm just saying this is solidifying their position. I think it's good, you know?
Yeah.
I'm all for Valve, and, you know, I find this is, I guess, fortunate for Valve that this would happen. I just think it's kind of funny, you know, it's like, they're already doing pretty good. Let's have this, I guess, turn of events just solidify their position.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's just like, you know, that's just them being them, you know, and War Z being idiots, you know?
I guess.
It just comes down to Steam, like Valve, doing the right thing like they do, and these War Z guys screwing up, so...
What I want to know, are these refunds coming out... Most likely they're coming out of Valve's pocket, isn't it? It's not like they're draining...
I think
they're draining the War Z guys' bank account.
Well, I'm guessing it does come out of Valve's pocket, but they're just using the profits that they make from War Z to just pay them back. So I guess it's just sort of like, if anything, they're breaking even over War Z, or they're losing a little bit of money, but the little bit of money they lose, they gain in, like, positive
they'd definitely
publicity.
be in the red.
Yeah, they would have lost a decent amount of money, but I mean, that said,
they're basically paying for advertisement in a way.
Yeah, and probably what'll end up happening is they'll refund people money, and the people who paid that money will just go and buy a different game on Steam. So you know, like,
well, they have to, because if they bought it through Steam, you can't use your Steam money for anything else, right? Unless I'm missing out on something, I can use the $1.63 I have left to something else.
I don't know. So yeah, it's not going to be the end of the world for them at all.
Or will it? Dun dun dun. 2112.
On the next Gaming Debate Podcast.
On the next Gaming Debate Podcast. Muffin, have you got ammo? Give me more ammo. I've got zombies. Pew, pew, pew. There's an explosion. Oh, J-dawg, can you hear me, J-dawg? Yeah, I'm right here with you. Don't go into the light.
And this is what we
Whoa, I seriously got, like, the back end of that. That was really weird. What were you doing?
J-dawg, you're dead. I'm
Do
sorry.
not worry
I'm
yourself,
sorry, you're
sir.
dead.
You didn't respond in time. Your journey is over.
You
so.
went into the light.
I was AFK, okay?
Well,
Did you know
apparently everyone's gonna assume you're dead
Don't
now.
you know, J-dawg, you never go AFK at the end of the world.
Yeah, it's not the thing to do, man. It's not good for the team.
Oh dear.
So, for some reason, this white limo keeps driving up and down my street. It's 1:17 in the morning, and it's gone back and forth like at least 4 times each way.
Muffin.
Yes.
It's a limousine.
Yes.
They're probably delaying to get to their location, or maybe they're just enjoying the limousine a little bit too much.
Wait, was the first one just saying that they may just trying to be wasting time?
Yeah, so they have to pay more.
Yeah.
Or everyone in the limousine is smashed.
No,
Well, that's
not
probably
necessarily.
more likely.
Well, Who knows?
That's just one option, obviously.
They could be,
There's
a lot of
things.
people, or like 2 people, or like.
Who buys a limousine for 2 people? Oh, okay, I see where you're going with that. Never mind.
I think the most likely option though is the first one, or it could be a combination of everything we just said.
Yeah.
Wow. Or it could just be a lot of people having way too much fun.
Yeah. Once
Again,
again, it's a Dr. Axel thing.
Can you hear anything?
I'm picking on him way too much. I should probably stop.
Is it?
I'm gonna go send him a message on Steam with a little heart, and he won't know what it means until he watches this.
That's funny. Oh, wow.
So, anyways, it is 4:19 a.m. where I am right now. I should really probably go to sleep. So, without further ado, I guess this is... Screw you, I have to go to work on Sunday. I'm going out tomorrow.
It's like the end of Sunday here already, almost.
Wait, not
it's like
Sunday.
the beginning of Sunday for me.
It's Monday, sorry. I go to work on Monday, and I would like my beauty rest.
Okay.
Lord knows you need it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not the prettiest person in the world. Anyways, this is just me prolonging, saying that I'm going to head out, and it was fun being with you guys.
Yeah.
On this lovely podcast, and I will definitely be back soon.
Okay.
You will.
Have a nice trip.
Yeah.
Enjoy those zombies at the end of the world.
Oh, of course.
Remember, don't go AFK.
No, I forgot. My apologies. Anyways, see you guys. Thanks for having me.
Later.
Okay.
User disconnected from your
He
channel.
just went AFK. He's dead.
Walkie has left the building.
He has.
Or the chat room.
Yeah. It's still a building, kind of. It's just a
if you
digital...
think about it like a cell type thing, yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Wow. Okay, Muffin, your turn. Do an ad.
Oh, okay. Well, hello. If you would like to advertise on this here podcast, it would be $10 for 30 seconds.
$10.
If you would like to advertise, say, your website, maybe a game you're making, your end-of-the-world weapon supply company, just anything, you could advertise it here. It's $10 for 30 seconds. Email us at advertising@gamingdebate.net. Advertising@gamingdebate.net. That is ADVERTISING@GAMINGDEBATE.com. There you go. Advertisement@gamingdebate.net.
Hold on, slow down. I'm writing this down. Hold on.
Okay.
One more time.
ADVE. I can't do it.
I'm done.
SING.
Wait, did I spell it wrong the first time?
I don't know. Did you? I think you
can't
got
spell.
it right.
Yeah, so did I. I was just trying to focus on speed, so I just kept it going, hoping I was
just look it up
praying I was getting it right.
on.
Well, I know how to spell advertising.
interwebs.
It was just in the spur of the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying,
Oh,
has anybody bought an advertisement at all? Ever?
No.
I'm gonna promote my channel on here.
Do it. Wait, are you really? You could just do that regardless. You don't need to pay for it.
What if I put the video on my channel and it's like advertising my channel on my own channel?
Advertising channelception.
Yeah. Wow.
That would suck.
You would lose like 16,000 subscribers.
They would just unsub. They just unsub me and just completely quit my channel.
It's funny. It's like, oh, so today we're going to play some games on, my channel, J-dawg channel. But before we do that, I have an advertisement for my channel. So you just like go to an ad for your channel on your channel, and it's like, oh my god.
Or your channel.
If you like Call of Duty, make sure that you check out J-dawg's channel. J-dawg commentary.
That's funny.
But yeah, so there's this website that we really need promoted. It is called elffm.com. If you want to get your Christmas music needs, go there. There's a nice medley of Christmas
Awesomeness.
music. Yep.
Christmas,
It's like-
Christmas.
It's like a cornucopia of all your favorite Christmas music crap.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, J-dawg, I liked your Adolf the Red-Nosed Reindeer thing. That was a pretty good song. I liked it.
That's funny.
I have no clue why I called it that, but
It
it
was
just kind
fucking
of
genius.
it worked.
That's funny.
But yeah. You guys don't know, J-dawg does guitar covers. He plays guitar and stuff.
Makes
And,
everything
he-
more awesome, essentially.
He basically takes songs and turns it into like a heavy metal type riff thing, and it's pretty awesome.
Not really.
Shout
Says
out
them-
to J-dawg. Yeah.
Shay
Yeah,
Dizzle.
J-dizzle, rizzle, for shizzle, manizzle.
My nizzle. General
Okay.
Doggins.
General Doggins.
It's brilliant.
That's great.
Oh boy. I'm just thinking of a topic. Okay, you guys. This probably, I don't know if this will get any conversation happening, but so games that come out of movies. So Star Trek the video game is due in April 23rd apparently. So in general, what do you guys think of games that have come out of films, or even films that have come out of games, and are there any that you like?
Poop monster. That's my answer.
That's the worst thing ever.
Wow.
That's what it is. It's a poop monster.
I don't,
Well, like I remember, well, like the movies that came out of games. I think Hitman was kind of alright.
Mm.
If anybody's seen that.
I have to watch it. I might
Yes,
watch
no?
it, actually. I might watch it now. Was it any good? Half good?
I only
good.
seen it once, but I thought
Okay.
it was kind of alright.
Yeah, I shall have to watch it. I'll go watch it, like, after this. Yeah. Because I have it. Whoa. Shut up, dog! That was...
Why'd you tell me to shut up? Why would you do that?
no.
What a dick, man.
No.
We're all friends
There's a
here,
dog
come on.
outside. No.
Uh-huh.
I didn't
Uh-huh.
mean it like that.
Screw
no.
you guys, I'm out of here.
Look what you did. Now you hurt his feelings. Say
I'm
you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
General Doggins disconnected.
I'm sorry, General Doggins. I meant the other dog. There's a dog
And by
outside.
dog you mean Muffin?
Oh,
monster.
Man.
Oh, damn it. I hate when like I look in my inbox on YouTube hoping like somebody like comments on my video, and like I look and I see inbox and like I hope it's like a comment, but it's like a fucking contact notification. Some
Yeah.
idiot wants to.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's gay.
What does that even do? Like contacts? Does
I
that
have
even
no
do
fucking
anything?
idea. I have
No,
no
it
idea
doesn't really do
whatsoever.
anything. I think.
Because Wicked Shrapnel added me as a contact. I'm not sure
Did he
exactly
really?
what that means. Yeah, I don't know why.
Was it the legit Wicked Shrapnel?
Yes, I clicked his name and it went to his channel. I'm like, holy shit, what the hell?
Did you add him?
Of course.
Yeah, I wouldn't have denied it. And he hasn't like sent you a message or anything.
No, he just I don't know. I don't even know where like the contacts are at. Like if you even have a list.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
Like it does nothing.
Yeah, if you go,
Weird.
if you hit inbox, there's like contact notifications, and then on the very bottom there's an address book.
Oh, so
Which I
like,
have like 17. What the fuck? Gerald it? No. Whoa. Okay, so you guys are all familiar with PKA, a big podcast that we all aspire to be, right?
yeah. Yep.
Okay. Well, a couple weeks ago, Wings of Redemption had this designer on. His name is Foreign, and he has this friends that they do their own little podcast called the Squadcast. And
Yeah.
there is this guy on there. His name is Geraldus. Now, I don't really care for the guy because he's like a guy who thinks he's way too intelligent for everybody and talks out of his ass. But apparently he's my contact, which is sort of weird. I don't
Weird.
know how that happened. I don't add people in my contacts, so he added me. I feel special now.
Weird.
Has like has
Twilight
Yes.
Zone.
1,000 subscribers.
Wow. Abandoned Scotland. Wow, there's a few here.
I've got like
Oh.
9 people.
Whoa. I have someone blocked? Okay. That's really weird. Blocked you? How did I block this person? I don't remember blocking anyone. Okay. Okay then. Yeah, so anyway, we didn't really finish talking about
Oh, yeah, the movies?
What?
yeah, the
Well, like
games
for
and movies and stuff.
like for games that came out of movies, for the most part, like they're just kind of made really fast, but like some games were made pretty well.
So are
Game
there
theory.
any games that you know of, like that you enjoyed? I can't think of any that I've thought of that have been any good, really.
Yeah, me either.
Probably the last one that was probably the best I played was Spider-Man 2. That was actually
Yeah.
a really
That game
good
was amazing. Okay, that's a good example.
Okay.
That game was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And that was like
I
a
had that for
straight
the-
up like movie, you know,
I had
game.
that for the GameCube. Oh my god, that's a while ago. Wow.
Yeah.
I remember I got the
Yeah.
game for Christmas when it like first came out.
Yeah, I didn't play it.
I just had this
don't
whole
believe.
like epiphany of how far games have come because I remember the commercial for that game was like advertising about how you can like go to the top of the Statue of Liberty and like how like that was such an amazing feat for games because like before that like couldn't do shit like that. And now I'm thinking about stuff like Just Cause where you could like fly like thousands of feet in the air. But yeah,
Yeah, it's changing, and
Spider-Man
it's
2, good
changed
game.
quicker than we thought, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. I can't think of any. Which is like Resident Evil? Was that a comic book first?
Wasn't it a game first and they made it in movies? And then the comic book just like really came now, right?
I don't know. I really don't know. But
J-dawg.
It ended up, yeah, it just started out as a game, I think. Do
Yeah?
they have comic books?
I don't know. Resident Evil. I'll just look it up.
I think I
Evil.
remember recently hearing something about a comic book for it, but I'm not even sure. That could just be like made up or something.
I'll just go to Wikipedia, the most reliable source of information ever.
I think Resident Evil was actually thought up from a Nintendo game. Like, seriously.
It was created by some Japanese thing as a survival horror video game series. Yeah, so it started in 1996. Since then, the game series has branched out to include action games. Blah, 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 blah. The franchise has been expanded to comic books, novels, novelizations, sound dramas, a series of live action and animated feature films, and other merchandise, including action figures. Wow. Whee!
They still sell action figures?
Yeah.
What the hell?
So, yeah. Came out on PlayStation in 1996.
The first one?
Yeah.
PlayStation was out in 96? Oh my god.
I remember playing it
Resident
when
Evil
it first
made
came
its
out.
debut on the PlayStation in 1996 and was later ported to the Sega Saturn.
I wasn't even alive.
Wow. I was.
Oh, yeah, I
Just.
forgot it was on the Saturn. That was weird. That was really weird because like on the Saturn, and it completely looked kind of different. Like the graphics were like kind of weird compared to PlayStation 1.
Yeah. Wow.
The Saturn was the last console from Sega, wasn't it?
Dreamcast.
So
If Sega were to come
Or
back
is that
with
right?
a console game, would you buy it?
1206. Wow. Okay. Interesting. That's a pretty
Okay.
successful film series, really, when you think about it, coming out of the game.
Yeah.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movies. One that just came out this year. and there's probably going to be another one. You know.
I think that's the first time I can think of a movie that came from a game.
Oh, there's been movies come from games before, I think.
But like the ones that were successful.
I'm just gonna see if I can find like maybe a list of films based on video games. That sounds hopeful.
I didn't really
that,
like Resident Evil.
You don't like
the
it?
movie.
Recently, they've been like ruining it. Like they've had like 6 movies come out like in the past like 10 years, and like 3 of them have been like straight to DVD movies.
Oh, okay. So there's a few games here, movies that have come out of games. So like Lara Croft.
I didn't see that one.
It was all right.
It was
You
it
could see
wasn't too bad.
It was more for the view than it was the movie, right?
Well, it was what's her name?
Angelina's side boob.
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie.
What else has been? Oh, there's like Mortal Kombat movies. I have not seen any of those.
Those were good. At least the first one. The second one was terrible.
Oh yeah, here's another one. Doom.
That was actually a good movie.
It was alright.
I
didn't mind it. It wasn't too bad, but Blood Rain.
That movie.
I haven't seen Blood Rain. Silent Hill. Dead or Alive.
First one was good. Did you know that Silent Hill 3D, the new one, it's like technically the second movie. Apparently, it got like one of the worst scores ever.
Really?
Yeah, like on Metacritic. Let me see if I can find it.
Silent Hill Revelation. Silent Hill Revelation 3D. Yeah, that came out on October 26, 2012. Yeah. So what else is there? Oh, Prince of Persia. That wasn't too bad.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah,
I didn't mind
good.
it. Yeah, that was a decent movie.
15
actually.
on Metacritic. Wow.
Wow.
I could make a better game than that. Not really, cause
like I'm actually like big Silent Hill fan, and that's just sad. I haven't even seen it.
On this list that I've got here, Prince of Persia is the one that's made the most money, I think. Far Cry. You know that they made a movie, Far Cry?
They really?
Oh, yeah, it was not very good. It was kind of funny, but yeah.
Which one was it based on?
The first one. Yeah, the first game. Yeah. Max Payne, Tekken. I've not seen that.
I saw Max Payne. The one. I think they made a couple Max Payne movies actually.
Tekken.
They made it.
Is that? I didn't even know there was a movie called Tekken. But
there's a Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah, it said that on here. A dungeon. There's in the name of the king, a dungeon siege tale.
I've actually seen that.
Really?
Really?
Was it? What was it like?
I don't even do anything, with Dungeons and Dragons whatsoever. But I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool.
Dungeon Siege. I don't think it's Dungeons and Dragons. I think that's Dungeon Siege. I don't even know. I think it's different.
Dragons? I seen one of those, and it was like a thing.
It was a thing.
So there's been
like
a couple of announced movies, apparently. So, what? BioShock? That can't be right.
BioShock? What? No way.
Direct video. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think that would be right. Red Faction. There was a movie for that. Red Faction Origins. What else we got? But there's a couple of these announced ones, supposedly announced. I wouldn't count on them being released. Uncharted, Drake's Fortune, Splinter Cell, Assassin's Creed, and Angry Birds. They can't make a movie out of that.
No.
They probably would suck as a movie.
They'll still make it.
Like, it pretty much is a movie. Like, if you play the game, it's like a movie.
Which one?
Uncharted.
Yeah. I haven't played it, unfortunately. I wanted to play it, but I haven't.
I haven't played it either.
Halo Legends.
Seriously? Uncharted 2 is probably like the coolest game ever. Like
What did it come out on? What did it come out on, and when did it come out?
PS3, yeah.
Okay, that's why I haven't played it.
Yeah,
Damn
same
it.
with me.
Damn it. Oh yeah, Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn is kind of considered a.
Is it really though?
Yeah, it does count because it was like a movie kind of thing, I guess you'd call it.
But it was made like for YouTube. I don't really think if you can like
But
take
it's just
YouTube
a different.
that serious.
But still, it is like a live action film thing.
Yeah.
They just decided to release it on YouTube because people would see it more. Because it was like,
yeah.
I mean, it was almost like a promotional movie for Halo 4.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they put it on YouTube. I mean, they spent a fair bit of money on it, so I guess that kind of counts as a movie. But that was
pretty
decent. It was decent.
I didn't even watch it all.
Yeah. And then Halo. Interesting.
What would you say of the Call of Duty movie?
What would it be? Just
It would basically just be like maybe telling a story of like say like the Black Ops games or the Modern Warfare games.
People drop shotting.
Well, not the multiplayer,
24/7.
The
campaign side of things. Yeah. Or maybe even a zombie movie.
Wow,
I'm just thinking zombies.
I'm just thinking like Black Ops, like the campaign in Black Ops, a guy that's crazy. I don't think it'd be a very fun movie to watch, really. You know, it's pretty predictable.
Well,
And then,
you wouldn't have to like follow it by the actual thing. Like you could put them like a different,
pretty much.
Make it
I think
interesting.
it'd just come down to lots of explosions. You'd have to get Michael Bay. Yeah, you just have to
Here we
get Michael
go.
Bay to make it. Oh, that would be funny. Oh wait, Tron came out of games, didn't it?
What was that movie that even got good? Tron Legacy or whatever it's called.
Well, yeah, Tron. There was a new one. There was one that was made in like 1982, and then
Yeah, that was the old one. Yeah, I've seen that one.
yeah, and then there was a new one that was like it's pretty much a sequel, like following on from it. It was all right. Like it was a decent game.
I thought it was
movie.
so clever when I figured out like how they like incorporated the character named Ram. I was like, no way. Like I like yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's.
I
Funny.
felt like a genius when I was like 6.
Yeah, Tron Legacy, that was it. Kevin Flynn's son. Yeah, so his son is in that one. Interesting. What else have we got here? I'm just like looking. Avalon, science fiction film centered on a war-themed virtual reality MMO under the same title. Interesting. Oh no. Yeah, no.
What about if we reverse the role? What if we has there actually been any good movies that have been made in the games?
Well, that's what we were talking about before, and we couldn't think of any besides Spider-Man 2.
Oh yeah, no, that was for movies. Oh yeah, sorry. It's 2 a.m. almost.
That's fine. Yeah, I don't think there's been many games come from movies.
Yeah, not really.
Any good at all, because
most of the time they're just like promotional values.
Yeah, I can't even think of any at all.
Yeah, I reckon. Like what games do you guys reckon would make good movies? Like,
Oh, let me look at my Steam library.
I think
I was gonna say Postal 2, but it actually is a movie.
Really? I gotta
It's
see
a
that.
horror movie.
Yeah.
It's probably the worst movie ever.
It'd be an
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls game.
I guess, yeah, you could. Yeah, that could work.
Or even something like Warhammer 40k.
I haven't.
Fallout.
No
Fallout.
idea. Fallout.
Hey, that should be good. Oh, there's sort of like Book of Eli and stuff like that.
Yeah, but Book of Eli was just kind of... It kind of seemed like Fallout, but like Fallout has like a really... Like Fallout 3 had a really cool atmosphere and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What about
I like the game.
I reckon Mass Effect, like the universe.
I could see that.
They could make a movie in that universe because it's a pretty cool universe, really, as far as sci-fi goes. I don't reckon they'd be able to pull it off very well though, because they could. So there'd be so many different things they could screw up.
A part of me wants to say maybe Minecraft, but like, cause you know how like you sort of have like a story for like each world you have, you know, like you have like a tale of events with each world you make. Like I think they could maybe do something like that with Minecraft.
So like, are you talking about some person gets shipwrecked on an island, and then they have to?
Yeah.
Isn't that just like the average survivor tale?
Well, maybe not shipwrecked. Like maybe they wouldn't necessarily have to make like an origin story for it. But like, you know, they could just like off like normal. Like you could just like, the movie would cut. Like would start with you just opening your eyes like you usually do in Minecraft when you make a world, and you just like start from there. You know.
I don't know.
It would take a good mind to make it, but
yeah, it would take someone pretty crazy.
It would suck to just watch somebody mine iron and like coal for like 2 hours. I probably couldn't handle it.
Montage, Rocky style.
You're the best.
Yeah.
Around.
You could so do that.
Just have like a montage with that song.
Make a movie, like just that could be a really funny mini movie. You could just make a mini movie of like Minecraft the movie.
Let's do it. Copyright it.
Copyright. Oh my gosh, that'd be funny. That's like it'd be so hard though to make. Oh my gosh.
Money. That's what we could use all of Matt's money whoring money.
Yeah.
And
All
just
that money
hire
that he
somebody.
doesn't actually have.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't
I
actually
hope
make
people
money.
get the joke.
Yeah.
I hope we're not like actually like painting like a picture of Matt being like this like terrible like person.
Oh dear. Yeah. I don't know, other games. What about Dishonored? I haven't played it. I'm gonna play it soon though.
Neither have I.
Could that be made into a movie, J-dawg?
I don't even know the story, J-dawg.
I bought it for Xbox and I played it for 30 minutes. I did like a start of a Let's Play and then I never played it again.
Really?
I just never really sat down and played it. I don't even know where it is.
Weren't you like raving about it?
Yeah,
I
thought you must have played it because you were pretty keen on it in the Let's Play.
Well, yeah, I was actually really enjoying it, but like I don't know what happened. Like I just kind of stopped playing. It was weird. I'd never really done that before, especially with a game that's like $60.
Yeah, I think it may have been Halo 4 coming out, or you getting Halo Reach, and then getting into Halo.
Yeah, I got
and
Halo Reach.
Halo
I was
4.
like going crazy on that, like 24/7.
Yeah, and then you also got like Black Ops and everything when you first got your Xbox. I think that's what it was. I think it was just a whole rush of you like having new shit to do.
No, I want to play it.
I might try to get it on PC.
I'm gonna play it soon. I think I've got it for PC somewhere.
Somewhere in my library.
Yeah. I seriously have a ridiculous amount of games on my library. Let's have a look. All games, 118. Wow.
Damn.
I got, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which I've never played. Batman Arkham City, which I've never played.
Isn't that supposed to be like an amazing game?
Arkham City is supposed to be really good, but I haven't finished Arkham Asylum, so... I played a bit of it. I'm getting there with Arkham Asylum, but I haven't played in a while. I've got Darksiders, never played it. I've got all the Dungeon Siege games, never played them. All the Fear games, never played them, and I probably never will. Some of the Fable games. What else? Homefront. I've played Just Cause 2, but I haven't got it installed. That's a good game.
Yeah, it really is.
I've got
I don't even play the story on that.
Yeah, I just usually like steal like a jet.
Yeah, you just go and shoot stuff, like blow it up, fire out.
Yeah,
that's awesome. The Lord of the Rings: War in the North. I don't even know what the game's about. Couple of Max Payne, the older ones. Metro 2033. Mirror's Edge. I should play this. Why haven't I played Mirror's Edge?
That game is so badass. I'll wait for the second one to come out.
I haven't played Mirror's Edge. It's just sad. Portal 2. Yeah, I've played that. It's good. I'm glad I've played that. I haven't played Prototype. Have you guys heard of Prototype? Probably have.
Prototype is amazing.
Yeah.
Me and my older cousin, like in 2009, before it came out, or when a year before it came out, we were stuck on this like rumors of the game coming out. Like we would go on YouTube for like hours, like researching it.
Yeah.
And finally, when a release date came out, we like nearly like shit our pants. And like when we got it, it was just amazing. We played it for like hours on end, and then the second one was like, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't get the second one. But yeah, I have ridiculous amount. Oh, wait. Terminator Salvation. Did that come out of the movies?
I think so.
It did.
Okay, I haven't played that either.
I demand a Let's Play.
I should play it. Yeah, shouldn't I? I don't even know when did that come out. Let's have a look at when it came out, and I should do a Let's Play. It would be terrible.
If it's above 2003, you play it.
If it's above.
So if it's like 2003 till present day, you play it.
Terminator Salvation game. Let's have a look. The game, video game. Here we go. It came out in 2009. Damn it.
Woo.
That's new.
If it was like 2002, I'd have been like, you're playing it regardless.
Wow. Okay, so that means I'm playing. I wonder what it's gonna be. Like, I don't even know. That's weird. I don't know if why is that even in my library? How to get him? What? I don't understand. I have The Witcher 2.
Did they ever make like a Sarah Connor Chronicle game?
No, I don't. Oh, I don't think so.
It seems like they would.
Sarah Connor Chronicles. Let's have a look. Maybe. I have The Witcher 2 and I haven't played that either. I really want to. I really, really want to, but I just haven't because I haven't got around to it.
The Witcher 2?
Yeah. Connor.
I heard it was pretty good.
Yeah, it is. Like, I know it's good from... Well, don't know, but... It's... Sarah... Wow. Okay. Game. Yeah. Fan-made games? No, I don't think so. No.
Yeah. Good, I guess.
No, it's not there. Cool. Cool beans. Is there anything else that we had topic-wise that we wanted to talk about? I don't think there was really.
I ate some gross-ass shit last night.
Yeah? What was it?
Yeah, I was with my friends and they were like, "Hey, you should do a video," and I was like, "Okay, what on?" And they were like, "Oh, you should eat crazy stuff," and I was like, yeah, whatever. So like I looked at my refrigerator and there's like a thing of mustard. So I was like,
oh no.
Okay, we could do mustard. And then there's like eggnog. And we were already eating like tortilla chips and guacamole.
Oh
then
wow.
We put guacamole on a plate and then mustard and stirred it up and put it on a chip and ate it. And that wasn't that bad. Like at the beginning it was like you couldn't even taste it, but at the end it like really it was bad. It was bad. And then we put like a 2 to 3 ratio of mustard to eggnog in a cup. And it was terrible. I literally gagged and threw up in the sink. And my friend Nick just spewed it all over the floor. And we recorded it, and it's amazing.
You should put it on YouTube?
Yeah, it's called Food. The series is called Food Fighters. The first one was me, Muffin, versus my friend Nick, and it was called the episode was called
Is it up?
Mustard Memories.
Did you put it up?
I think it's
on your... Oh. Well, let's wrap the podcast up so I can go watch it.
All right. Should we do another ad before we do that?
Yeah, because I think it's been a while.
J-dawg, your turn.
Okay.
What am I supposed to say?
Whatever you want. Sell those ads, boy.
Just sell
$10 for the thingy-mabobber. If you want the ad, you take it. $10.
30 seconds. $10.
Put in my hands.
30 seconds.
Right now.
Well, it's not going to your hands. It's going to Matt's money-hungry hands.
Put in Matt Matt's hands, put it right in his hands.
Yeah.
Directly on his hands.
You have to travel
LFM
over to where he lives and put it in there. Seriously.
Yes,
LFM.com. Sponsor.
Awesome. Well,
Oh, yeah.
I think that wraps it up, because we have been going for a while, I think. I don't know how
Around
long.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Or around an hour and a half, really.
Probably. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Farewell. Have a nice life.
I will.
Good.